You know, I can't quite figure you out, Lulu. When we first met, your immediate instinct was to think the worst of me.
Well, I mean, can you blame me? You don't exactly make the best first impressions.
All right, I admit. When I came to town, I meant to run a few cons and pick a pocket or two. But I never intended to cause any permanent damage, you know, and that's just what I've done. You found out your dear father cheated on your mother, and I am the consequence of that. I don't know how you can be okay with it. I'm not even sure I am.
Hey, Spinelli, I got some of these papers for you. Oh, hey, didn't know you were back in town.
Yeah, why would you? I got straight off the plane and came to see Spinelli.
Oh, you know what? I don't have time to talk about money right now, Fredo. Just get it done.
Yeah, Bernie thought you should have this. Something about the McCall Jackal operating license.
Yes, Ferris Smith and I have been eagerly awaiting these precious papers. But I must admit to puzzlement, I had no idea that the mob prince had been demoted to the Beneficent One's errand boy.
No, I'm just accommodating my sister by taking Sonny's orders. This week, it's Bernie duty. Anyway, I'm out.
So, Holly gave me up for adoption. And, you know, I'm really okay with that. My adoptive parents were wonderful people, you know. They loved me unconditionally, just as I loved them. And that's when they died. You know, I took off. I didn't want to get stuck with some foster family. But now I can carry a piece of my mom and dad with me everywhere I go as I build my life, you know. I'm sorry. This must be just killing you.
No. You can keep going. It's okay.
Well, you know the rest. You know, I show up and Holly's dropped me in the midst of the chaos she's strewn about from afar. But now that I know her, I realize she could have kept me. You know, she's made a very comfortable living for herself running scams. But as far as I can tell, she got rid of an inconvenience. Until, at least, she needed me to sink her hooks into Luke.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Holly is the only mother that you've got, right? And I'm sure she had her reasons for what she did. They probably seemed logical to her at the time, and even if she was wrong, she gave you life. She carried you for 9 months, even though she couldn't keep you, and I know from experience that that is a very difficult decision to make either way.
From experience?
That's a story for another time. The point that I want you to understand is that Holly gave you to a couple that loved you, your word, unconditionally, right? So, I don't know, instead of being pissed off at her, maybe you should say thanks.
The Jackal PI would be devastated to know you broke into his office so easily.
Do me a favor, Maxie, and walk away, okay?
I will if you will.
I gotta take care of something that actually doesn't concern you.
That might be true if I didn't just catch you breaking and entering, and if I'm any sort of friend to Spinelli, I have to tell him.
I'm asking you not to, okay? So why don't you shut that door, march your cute little ass down the hall, and pretend like you never saw me here.
Why don't you tell me what's so important that you needed to break into Spinelli's office?
Well, you remember bumping this computer earlier and a recording started? You recognize someone?
Claudia, I knew you recognized it and you just tried to play it off like you didn't.
Wow, you are, like, so perceptive.
Well, I, knew you would show up back here, didn't I?
All right, Maxie, you know what? You can make this easy or difficult. Either way, I'm gonna get rid of whatever evidence Spinelli thinks he's got on my sister.
I can't let you do that, Johnny. Spinelli has been very focused on that recording. It's going to be the first thing he goes to when he comes back. And if it's missing or deleted 10 minutes after Claudia's voice played while you were in the room, he's going to know that you did it and things are going to get worse.
Wow, that is optimistic, Maxie, if you think things could get worse.
This is all connected, isn't it? The recording that Jason wants, you breaking in here, trying to get rid of it. Claudia did something terrible and you're trying to cover it up.
Do you remember when we were on our way to one of those silly PR events? I got a call from Claudia to come over.
What, you think I forgot that we found Rick almost dead in Claudia's bedroom?
Okay, highly questionable circumstances, but you didn't ask any questions, at least Not after I asked you not to. You helped me get Rick out of there to the hospital with a good cover story because you told me that that's what your sister would have done for you. It's no different with me and Claudia, Maxie. She gets herself into trouble, even if it's her fault. I gotta be there to bail her out.
I'm assuming you already know.
I assume you know too by the look on your face.
I'm sorry you had to see Dad for what he really is.
Dad has always been what he really is, Lucky. The only person who's building him up to be anything else is you. I understand that you're hurt and angry, but make sure you put that where it belongs on Dad. Ethan doesn't deserve it. Hey, did you end up talking to your mom?
I'm still not used to hearing that. You'll be happy to know that Holly's left town.
I would be happier if you had gone with her.
This is what I'm talking about. You need to
I
give him a
know
chance.
that it is not Ethan's fault that he turned out to be Dad's long-lost son, but what is true is that he is a liar and a thief like his dear old mummy.
Okay, watch it.
How'd you get here anyway? Oh, your mother slept with a married man.
You know, I'm about sick of your mouth.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Stop it! Lucky, stop! Stop! Both of you! You are brothers, okay? You need to find a way to stop sniping at each other and deal with it.